Hello, hello. Hey, Westside. Hey, lurkers. How is everybody? Hey, Michael, welcome. Hey, MJ. Give it a few more minutes, then we'll go over a couple of things, get the beginning stuff out the way, and get this thing going. So sorry last week got all messed up. I'll go over that shortly. Got 6 folks on right now. 7. Yeah, I finally made it over 800 subs last week. That was pretty cool. At this rate, I should be at 1,000 subs somewhere around, I don't know, 2030. It's all good, though. I might have low subs, but at least I know mine are real. Not a bunch of bots. Thank you. You know, you see these things that advertise saying that, oh, if you pay us a fee, we'll, guarantee get you, so many thousands of subscribers. And it's like, yeah, but most of them are bots. So I guess it helps with the algorithm, but that's about it. All right, so again, I apologize for last week getting all messed up. Had the insomnia bug. Got me, hey Aaron, got me on Tuesday. So that's why that got rescheduled to Thursday, which of course ended up rescheduling the consignment sale for this coming Thursday, which by the way, either tonight or tomorrow I'll be sending out the lot list for that for the folks on the mailing list. But then I went to go do the stream on Thursday and nobody showed up. There was like one person kept popping on and off, and that was it. So, sat there for about a half an hour waiting to see if anybody showed up. Nobody did, so I just called it for the week. You know, if it would have been a coin talk, I just would have done the, you know, whatever the subject was, and people could have watched it in replay, but, you know, being a live sale, there's no sense in doing anything if nobody's on. It might have been you, I don't know. Whoever it was never said anything. But here we are, we're back. We're all together. It's just one of those weeks, I guess, you know, it happens. Hopefully we'll make up for it this week. Get a sellout. Gave y'all a break of spending a bunch of money for a week. Yeah, but usually you stay on, though. And you at least say hi when you first pop on. Well, it's what you get for breaking your leg, dude. You're not supposed to do that. All right, gonna give it 2 more minutes, then we'll get the beginning stuff out the way. I used to be, but, you know, as much as we try and fool ourselves, you know, the clock keeps ticking. Definitely can't do, you know, a good bit of stuff that I was able to do when I was 20. Even if I got fully back into shape, I still wouldn't be able to do everything I could do when I was 20. Oh, half of it I'd be afraid that I'd break something. Yeah, right now we're bouncing back and forth between 4 and 5. So hopefully we'll get some more. Oh, down to 3 now. Hey, Jack Van. How you doing? I don't think YouTube knows what's going on, because right now it's showing 3, but I know I've got at least 4 of you. God, I haven't been taking a vacation in so long. I don't even remember what it's like. Honestly, I don't think I'd know what to do with myself on a vacation. I'd get there and I'd be like, all right, now what? Sharing in a blank platter is kind of boring. Yeah. I'm hoping to eventually, like I've been saying, I'm hoping to eventually get this computer replaced and then get the camera issue figured out, so I can finally have all 3 cameras again. All right, well, for anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email. Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Kachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being the little purple bubble mailer, $23 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package sent registered, there is an additional $35 charge on top of that. It is the only way you can insure coins all the way through the mail. Also, make sure that you look down in our description for the rest of our policies. Keep in mind, we do not ship to foreign countries. No international shipping. If you're new, you can't get stuff tonight. You just have to send us an email by the end of the night. Again, that's cheapskatecoins at gmail.com. Email has to have your channel name, your personal info, shipping info, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If we don't get the email by the end of the night, you will not get anything, and we never ship without payment. Here's our Facebook link. If you're on Facebook, go give us a follow. Today's lot list is on there. It is the top post. We do put the lot list on there every day we have a sale. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, again, shoot me an email, cheapskatecoins at gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list a few days before every sale. As soon as it hits your email, you have the ability to pre-purchase items. It is first come, first serve, just like our sales. So if you want something, don't wait, jump on it. Anything purchased in pre-sale will be invoiced after the actual stream. So you will not get charged right away. And then, of course, when we put the lot list the day of the sale on Facebook, anything that went in pre-purchase is removed from that list. So, all right, yeah. So, again, given the debacle from last week, the consignment sale part 2 is now this Thursday. It'll be the normal starting time, 5 p.m. I think we're Mountain Time right now. I don't know, let me see something real quick. What time is it in California? No, we're on Pacific time right now. Okay, so yeah, so 5 p.m. Pacific, that would be 8 Eastern. Figure it out from there based on where you're at. So the first half of that consignment sale was basically all foreign. Second half, it does have some foreign still mixed in, but it's a lot of the American. If you like really big pieces of silver, you're gonna like that sale. There's one item that's like 6 ounces of silver. There's going to be gold. All kinds of cool stuff. Again, that lot list will go out maybe tonight. If not tonight, then it'll definitely be tomorrow morning. It's all done up and ready to go, so hopefully we'll see you guys all there. Spread word about it. Let's get a good big showing on Thursday. But all right, let's get this thing going. Kicking off, as always, with your banknotes. World banknotes. Oh, by the way, if anybody likes star notes, you're definitely going to want to be there on Thursday. There's ones, I think it's ones, fives, tens, 20s, and like $300 bill star notes. So we are kicking off tonight, though, with a 1937 one Cherwonets from Soviet Russia. Catalog code is P202. Let me get that out of the way so you can actually see it. Out the way, a little label thingy. It's alright, you're on the mailing list. Just do it that way. There we go, now it's out of the way. This one's going for $3. Closing in on almost 100 years old on this thing. Anybody? That weird tilt off my camera. There we go. All right, moving on. Next one. 1940 100 Korun from Bohemia and Moravia. It's part of the Czech Republic. Now, upside down. Catalog code P6. This one's going for $4. Still the only banknote we've ever gotten from this place. Very cool artwork. Somebody should grab this thing. It's an awesome addition to any banknote collection. Anybody? Heck yeah, it is. Imagine being the person that had to engrave all that. Like, hand him the photo and be like, this is what we want on our banknote. And the guy's like, you hate me, don't you? Alright, moving on. Next up, we've got a Not Guild. So it is a 1923 50 million marks from Castle Handelskammer, part of the Prussian province of Hesse-Wassau. Excellent condition on this note, going for $8. For any of my Not Guild collectors out there. For anybody who doesn't know what Not Guild means, Not Guild means emergency release money. Or just emergency money. You know, and you're a millionaire if you buy it. You're a 50 millionaire. Man, nobody. All right. Moving on. Guess no love for banknotes tonight. Next up, 1905, 3 rubles. From Tsar era Russia. I did not. I'll have to check that out. So this one would have been shortly before the unfortunate end of the Romanov family. And next year, this banknote will be 120 years old. Heck yeah. We won't look this good at 120. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these available. 3 of them are consecutive serial numbers. Yeah, I'm definitely one of them. I need to quit drinking so much soda. I need to get back to drinking more like iced tea and stuff. These are the 1910 1000 marks, the red seal versions. $5 each. So the first 3 are actually consecutive serial numbers. That's 5-6, 5-7, and 5-8. So for those of you that like the consecutive serial number runs, there's a 3-pack right there of consecutives. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants all the consecutives, I'll give it to you for $12. Saves you $3 if you get all 3. And then the others are, they're not consecutives, but they're from the same series. 4, 6, 5, 2, 3, and then you got 4, 4, 4, 8, and 5-1. Anybody? All right, nobody wants banknotes tonight. Got it. Let's see if anybody wants medallions. All right, kicking off medallions tonight is a 2013 Bitcoin medallion. Yeah, the only reason I haven't gotten any more is because the company I was getting them through is being stupid with their shipping. But I'm keeping an eye out for alternatives. If you know anybody that's huge into Bitcoins, they'd like this thing. Give it to them as a gift. All right, moving on to a 1975 bicentennial Paul Revere medallion. Pretty soon I'm going to quit carrying banknotes because I've been having trouble selling any lately. Or nothing else, just cut way back on having them in the list. All right, moving on to the 1890 Carson City Morgan Dollar replica silver plated proof medallion. $4. I really didn't either when I first started selling them. The only reason I really learned about them is just because people wanted them, so I started carrying them. And I had to look up the stuff for being able to label them for you guys. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with having duplicates because they've all got different serial numbers. They could be different years. So the thing about banknotes, technically every one is different because if nothing else, the serial number is different. All right, moving on. Medallions are another thing I'm going to be cutting way back on soon. This one is 1870 Carson City $20 gold coin, gold replica, gold-plated proof. Over $4. Yeah, most of the people that really are into the medallions haven't been around in a while. Like Jay Smoke still pops in every now and then and grabs one. I haven't seen Kelly Ray in a couple of months. Those are the two big ones, the two biggest ones for medallions. These are cool for placeholders because, you know, that's about as close as most of us are ever going to get to owning that coin. Alright, moving on to the 1870 $3 gold coin replica, gold-plated proof. And if nothing else, all these gold-plated ones, you know, if gold ever jumps up to, you know, $10,000, $20,000 an ounce, that'll make the gold plating worth more than what you paid for it. I think the $3, is that the one that was referred to as the Stella? I think that was that one. Alright, moving on. Next one, I got two available. 2022 gold buffalo coin replicas, gold-plated proof medallions. Heck, if nothing else, give them to kids. Tell them they're gold coins. Hey, Bo. All the banknotes are still available, Bo, if you wanted any of them. Alright, moving on. To the 1976 American Revolution Bicentennial Medallion. Yeah, so the 1910 1000 marks, Bo, 3 of them are consecutive serial numbers. And I made an offer that if anybody wants all 3, I'd do it for $12. So it saves $3. If you get all 3 consecutive serials. Oh, alright. So the consecutives going to Bo. So you're getting those for $4 each instead of 5. And then Doug just popped in for the Czech Republic one. Got it. So that leaves the 2 Russia ones. The rest of the 1000 marks and the one not guild. Note. For those of you that came in late. Alright, so that one is Doug. Give me a sec. I'm pulling these out for these guys real quick. And then the 3 consecutive serial numbers. Yeah, so Bo, your consecutive serial numbers are going to be the 56, 57, and 58. So that way you saw them. Oh, you're good. So the ones that are left, I'll just show them again real quick since we're right here. That's the Soviet era Russia one. This is the Tsar era Russia one. The 1905 3 ruble. And that's the not geld. $50 million mark. 1923. So that's all those. So if you guys want any more of them, just let me know. Alright, moving on from this medallion. And all the medallions are still available too. So far we haven't sold a single one. Got 2 medallions left. These are both from the American History series. Got 1776 signing of the Declaration of Independence. Large bronze proof medallion. Over $5. And then the other one, 1787, Constitution approved. And if anybody wants both of these, I'll do both for $8. Save you $2 if you get both. Keep them together as part of the collection. And then after this, we will be on to coins. Coinage. All right. Moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. All right, first coin lot of the night. I started out with 2 of these. One went in pre-sale, so there's now only 1 left. This is a full roll of Canadian small cents mixed dates. Ranging from circulated to BUs. There could be just about any date in these rolls. Roll is going for $5. It's the only one I got left, so if somebody wants it, jump on it. Anybody who's not aware, Canada quit producing pennies in 2012. That was their final year. So when it comes to Canadian pennies, what is out there is what is out there, and that's it. And they are pushing to get the rest of them back. So as the years roll on, it's going to get harder and harder to get them. Hey, hang on to them. All right, moving on. You would think we'd be that way with Mexico coins, but we're actually not. It's actually rare to find Mexico coins here. Other than, you know, going to coin shops. But as far as like in rolls and stuff, nope. They don't pop up. Alright, I got a few more of the non-silver world coins tonight to go through. First one, this one might be silver plated, I don't know. But this is from Cook Islands. It is the $1 coin from 2021. It's got the peace dollar design on one side. Of course, the queen over there. And then the other side is the Morgan design. Should throw them up on eBay. I guarantee you, you'll sell all of them. And this one's going to Aaron Gratzer. Right, next one up. The 2004 $10. This is the Ronald Reagan $10 from Liberia. BU, $4. The cool little Liberia sailboat on the back. It's a triple mast. Anybody? Yes, this one is a clad. And the next 5 coins are also clad. All right, moving on to the 1954 half crown from Britain. Extremely fine, $4. But 57, that's a typo. Sorry. 1957. Let me fix that real quick. Typo. Okay. My typing bar disappeared. There we go. Change that to 7. There we go. Now it's corrected. All right, moving on. To the 1979 1 Gulden Netherlands proof. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1965 Crown, technically the 25 new pence from Britain BU. $4. These things are just a little bit too big to fit into an American silver dollar holder. So I got to put them in a flip. All right, moving on to the 1980 BU for $4. All right, moving on. And the last one of these is the 81. That one's the Prince of Wales and Lady Diana design. If anybody wants all of them, I'll do all of them for $18. Saves you $6. Drops them to $3 each. That's the half crown, $10 Liberia. Netherlands proof. And of course all three of the anybody. And Doug's taking that deal. Gratzer. All right. All right. The Hand of God Silver Heller went in pre-sale. So we are on to the Sasanian Kings coins. First one is 224 to 590 AD. 90% silver, Drachim, Sasanian Empire, which was the second Persian Empire. It is AU and $85. And then we also have the 591 to 651 AD silver drachma. Also AU, 85 bucks. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 150. That saves you 20 bucks. Anybody? Man, nobody. That's a heck of a deal. Ooh, glare. Heck yeah, they are. Think about how old these are. These things are anywhere between 14 and 1800 years old. Yeah, I can do that, Bo. Three payments over 3 weeks. I can do that. Going to Mr. Bo. I'm betting he's going to send him in and get him graded. Because I know what Bo does. Yep. Like I said. Going to the gradiers. It's just these you're doing the payments on, right? Everything else you get tonight, you're just paying tonight? Or right away? Alright, got it. Alright, next up. Hey, you got there in the end. There's a 12 coin ancient set that's going to be in the consignment sale on Thursday. It's all Roman ancient bronzes. Has listed who all the rulers are for the coins. It is a really cool set, and they are all in really good condition. And the price on it is surprisingly low. All right, next up, 1972 Jamaica proof set. The $5 coin is 1.2336 ounces of silver. There's only 3,232, hey Phil, of this set that were made. And just that coin alone lists on NGC for $55 at proof 63. So basically you're getting this one for under list, and the rest of them you're getting pretty much for free. And they're all still sealed. It's still in the plastic. You can lift the whole plastic thing back right out. Going for 50 bucks. Got your certificate of authenticity. $5 sterling silver. Certificate of authenticity. September 1972. Let's see something real quick. So that $5 coin by itself, just the melt, as of right this second, is $35.72. Somebody should grab this. This is a really good deal. This set is probably worth closer to like $80, $90. Or more. And here's the other sides. Your $1. There's that silver $5. 1 cent. God, that just moved. Get it back over. Get back over. Anybody? Last call. Got a renegade coin that's keeps wanting to move around. All right, moving on. All right, next up, got 3 coins from Germany. First one is the 1963 F5 marks. BU. NGC list on this coin at Mint State 60 is 75 bucks. I'm doing it for 45. That is definitely better than a 60. Anybody? Moving on to the 66F. Jimbu. Going for 30 bucks. Anybody? All right, moving on. And then the last one from Germany. 1975 G. Albert Schweitzer. Jimbu, 12 bucks. It's that one that's almost proof-like. Man, no love for Germany coins lately. Like, nobody wants them. All right, moving on. What's with the sudden hatred for Germany? Next up, 1950 half franc from Switzerland. 83.5% silver, EF, 4 bucks. Starting to get a little of that dark toning going on. Anybody? All right, moving on to Panama. Got 2 coins tonight from Panama. One of which I'm amazed didn't go in pre-sale and actually even made it to the sale. The first one is 1953 1/10 Balboa. 90% silver. That is a beautiful BU. Going for 12 bucks. Ooh, nuking the camera. Man, this thing does not want to... It's a very bright coin. Let me try the scope. See if the scope can do it without nuking it. There we go. Come on, guys. That is a gorgeous coin for 12 bucks. Trying to blast out the camera. Hey, get off of there. Heck yeah, it is. That is gorgeous. All right, moving on. All right. Next up, this is our showcase coin for the night. It actually made it through pre-sale. 1972 20 Balboa. Gem BU. $175. Hey, Cindy. It is 925 sterling silver. Still in his bag. Has a little foam thing that it was sitting in. So just the melt on this coin alone, as of right this second, is $111.57. It is 3.8539 ounces of silver. That's the stats on that coin. It's a weapon. These are really big coins. I mean, that's... There's that coin on my hand. Anybody? And if anybody was wondering, at 94,000 of these were minted. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. 1972, that was the 73. 37,000 of these were minted. At Mint State 63, the list value on this coin is $210. I promise you that's higher than a 63. That is at least... minimum 67, 68. So you're looking at somewhere between a $250 and $300 coin right there. Last call, and then I'm moving on. All right, moving on. All right, next up, I got 2 coins from the Bahamas. First one, 1973, $1. It's 80% silver, proof decam. 10,000 of these were minted. It's going for 22 bucks. That's a low mintage. Got the conch shell. And again, just a reminder to everybody, part 2 of the big consignment sale is this Thursday. Starts 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's big silver stuff in there. There's rare stuff in there. There's gold in there. Star notes for multiple denomination banknotes in there. Lots of stuff. That list will be going out either tonight or tomorrow morning. So just a reminder for everybody. Man, 10,000 made. Nobody wants it. All right. Moving on. To the 1981 $10. This is the Royal Wedding design. It is 925 sterling silver proof deep cam. 39,000 of these minted. Going for 35 bucks. Any takers? All right, moving on. To Mexico. All right, so all of our Mexico coins tonight are the 10%ers. First one is 1960, 1 peso, 10% silver EF, 4 bucks. All right, moving on to the 61 in Via for 3. And then we've also got the same date as an EF for 4. So that's the EF. Anybody? Anybody on either of those? All right, moving on. And then the last two are 1962s. We also have one VF and one EF. That's the VF. That's the $3 one. And that's the EF. Anybody? If anybody wants all of them, I'll do all of them for 13 bucks. Save you $5. And Doug's taking that deal. Congrats, sir. God. All right. Too quick. Yeah, Doug was on the ball on that one. I barely got done saying it. All right, next up, one coin from South Africa. This is the 1953 sixpence. 50% silver, BU, $8. All right, moving on. All right, the 1866 went in pre-sale. So, kicking off France. We got two coins from France. First one is 1909, 2 francs. 83.5% silver VF. Going for 12. Nice oldie. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1960 5 franc. 83.5% silver AU. This one's going for 14. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 22. Save your $4. Man, even at $4 off, nobody wants them. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from Venezuela. It's a bit of a hole filler. It's a 1944 half Bolivar. 83.5% silver. It isn't about good, so I'm doing it for $3. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, we got two coins from Bermuda. First one is a 1964 1 crown. 50% silver BU. 470,000 of these were made. $22. All right, moving on. All right, next three coins coming up are pretty rare. Got one more from Bermuda. It is the 1994 $2. It is the Royal Visit 925 sterling silver proof deep cam at only 10,000 minted. Going for $40. All right, moving on. Next one. All right, next two are from Israel. It's a 1987 one new shekel. This is the Jericho design. 85% silver, proof toned. 8,196 of these were made. One of the few 10-sided coins in the world. What's my best on it? 35. $35 would be the lowest I could go on that one. All right, moving on to the 1965 5 Lyric 925 sterling silver proof. 7,537 of these minted. Going for $45. Tell you what, I'll get crazy. I will do both. For $70. That drops them both to 35. So it saves you $15. And Aaron is done thinking. Congrats, Aaron. All right, next up. Hey, Moosox. This is actually one of my favorite coins, especially from Australia. It's the 1966 80% silver 50-cent piece. BU for $14. I really like the design on the back of this one. $14. We're almost through World Silver. We only got 4 left. Then we are on to a Madigan. All right, moving on. Got one coin from Japan. It is a 1959 100 yen. 60% silver AU, $5. If you guys don't have one of these, you really should grab one. These are neat little coins. To the 1964 30 drachma from Greece. 83.5% silver BU. 16 bucks. Blue Sox has been into Japan. Gratzer. Anybody on the grease? Look at how beautiful that thing is. That is luster for days. I wish I could keep this one. I don't have this coin. All right, moving on to the 1981 100 shillings from Uganda. 925 sterling silver proof deep cam. 40 bucks. This is a big, thick coin. Those of you that like the big, thick, chunky coins, this one's for you. It's not as big and chunky as that, 20 Balboa. Any wiggle? I could do like... I could do 36. Will be the lowest I could go on this one. Alright, going to Doug for 36. Gratzer. By the way, any latecomers, that 20 Balboa is still available. If you want it. Alright, last world silver coin. $1952 5 kroner from Sweden. 40% silver BU. Less than 250,000 of these were ever made. NGC list is 50 bucks. I'm doing it for 30. Some Viking silver right there. Modern day Viking silver. Alright, moving on to American coins. Modern day Vikings are known as gingers. Not from Sweden. Sweden are blondes and brunettes. Most of the redheads are from either, Ireland, Iceland. No, not Iceland, Greenland, sorry. Yeah, that's like where most of them come from, are those two places. Ireland and Greenland. All right, I started off with 4 of these. One went in pre-sale. I've got 3 left. These are 2009 PND Lincoln penny sets. They're BU sets for $10 each. Formative years. Professional life Denver. Presidency Denver. Early childhood Denver. Early childhood Philly. None of these, by the way, have been checked for any of the double dies or anything. Formative years Philly. Presidency Philly. And professional life Philly. Anybody? I've got 3 sets still available at $10 each. Anybody wants all 3? I'll do all 3 for $24. Anytime you can get BU09s at $2 a piece. That is a good deal. All right, moving on. All right, next up, got 1 Buffalo nickel bundle tonight. Got it at a lower price tonight too. Normally I do these for $15 for a bundle. But I'm doing it for 10. Got a 1919 plain date. Oh yeah, that's by far and away the best coin out of the modern commemorative dollar series, is that Buffalo. 1920. 27 Denver. 29 plain. And 30 VF. Anybody? $10 for the bundle makes it $2 per coin. All right, moving on. Two Barber Dimes. Got some Barber Dimes tonight. Go to scope for these. All right, first one is 1909 in VG for $4. It is the plain date. Anybody? Alright, moving on. Do the 1910 and fine for 5. It's always nice when you get barbers that actually have full liberty. Alright, moving on. To the 1911 Denver in VG. Going for $4. Alright, moving on. To the 12 Denver. This one's in a fine, going for $5. This one might even be a low VF. Honestly, this one might be like a VF 20. Anybody? Alright, moving on. Man, where'd everybody go? I had 16 people on, now it's showing 6. To the 12 plain date in VG for $4. Alright, moving on. To the 13 plain date. VG for $4. Hey, Dandy Dave. Alright, moving on. To the 14 Denver. Nice. This one's in a fine, $6. Moving on. Do a 14 plain date and fine $5. I would love someday to be able to afford to put together a really good set of these. The dimes, quarters, and halves. All right, moving on. And the last one of these is the 16 San Francisco in a VG for 4. Hello, hello. Tell you what, anybody wants all 9? A little bundle deal for these tonight. It's again 1909, 10, 11 Denver, 12 Denver, 12 plain, 13, 14 Denver, 14 plain, and 16S. Thank you, sir. I'll do all 9 for $36. It saves you $5. It drops all of them to $4 each across the board. And Dandy Dave's taking that deal. Grat, sir. Alrighty. All right, so the 1999 clad proof quarters went in pre-sale. So we are now going to be on to silver proof quarters. Which of course you're going to have the same deal I always give you guys. I can do the better deal tonight. So the first ones are the 2001s. So you got North Carolina, Vermont, New York, Rhode Island, and Kentucky. So $12 each, or $45 for the year. Saves you $15 if you buy the whole year. Drops them to $9 each. %90 silver proofs. Anybody? Wow, nobody. All right. Moving on. That's surprising, actually. Normally when I do these at the really good deal, they blow right out. All right, next up is the 03s. Got Illinois, Missouri, Alabama, Arkansas, and Maine. For $45 for the year. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 2007s. Utah. Idaho. Washington. Wyoming. And Montana. Or $45 for the year. Again, these are all 90% silver proofs. If you get the whole year, you're saving $15. Drops them all to $9 each. All right, moving on. Next up is 2008. Got Alaska, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, and Hawaii. For $45 for the year. Anybody? All right, moving on. Hey, make sure you bring it up for the rest of the class. All right, then I've got 1 year for the national park quarters. It is the 2014s. You got Arches. Shenandoah. Great Smoky Mountains. Great Sand Dunes. And Everglades. This one is or $55 for the year, which still saves you $15. Drops into $11 each. Wow, nothing. Nothing at all. All right, moving on. Next up is a 1980 S Susan B. Anthony dollar BU. One for $5. All right, moving on. All right, next up. All right, for the 07s, 8s, and 9s, I used to have 2 apiece, but 1 of each went in pre-sale. So now there's only 1 left, and the 2010 went in pre-sale. But these are Sacagawea dollars. These are the proof dollars. So we do have a 7, an 8, and a 9 at $4 each. If anybody wants all 3, I will do it for $12. Saves you $3. Makes them $3 each. moving on. And the last stuff on the list, we've got some proof sets for the presidentials. First is the 2008s. Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, John Quincy Adams, and James Monroe. For $12 for the year. By the way, I did the wrong price on the Sacagaweas. If anybody wanted all three, it's $9, not $12. I can math, really I can. So $4 each or $12 for the year. Which also tells me that nobody was paying attention at all, because somebody would have called me out on that. That's how I know when y'all are paying attention or not. All right, moving on. All right, and then the 09s, I have 2 sets available. William Henry Harrison, James Polk, Zachary Taylor, and John Tyler. Danny Dave, are you bending the 08s or the 09s? The 08s? You got it, sir. So 09s, I got 2 sets available. All right, moving on. All right, that was the final lots for the list. All right, recap. Here is what is still available. All right, banknotes. We've got the 1937 1 Shervanet, Soviet Russia. The 1905 3 rubles Tsar era Russia. We still got the Not Geld 50 million marks 1923 from Castle Handelskammer, Prussian province of Hesse-Wassau. And then we got 3 of the 1910 1,000 mark Red Seal Germany's. Anybody on any of those? All right, medallions. All 10 are still available. That was the 2013 Bitcoin, the Bicentennial Paul Revere, 1975. The 1890cc Morgan Dollar replica, silver-plated proof. 1870 Carson City $20 gold coin replica, gold-plated proof. The 1870 $3 gold coin replica, gold-plated proof. Two of the 2022 gold buffalo coin replica, gold-plated proofs. And 1976 American Revolution Bicentennial Medallion. And then the two American History Series medallions. 1776 signing of the Declaration of Independence, and 1787 Constitution approved. Did anybody want to see any of those? All right. Full roll of Canadian small cent mix dates is still available for $5. Did anybody want that? All right, the 1972 Jamaica proof set. That was the one that only 3,232 were minted. Is still available, $50. Anybody? All right, all three Germanys. So 1963 F5 mark, 66 F5 marks, and 75G Albert Schweitzer 5 mark. All right, the 1950 half franc Switzerland is still available. All right, 1953 1/10 Balboa Panama BU and the 1972 20 Balboa Panama BU are both still available. The 20 Balboa was the showcase coin for the night. All right. The 1973 $1 Bahamas and 1981 $10 Bahamas are both still available. Anybody? All right. 1909 2 francs France, 1965 francs France, both still available. Which one? Can you see which one? I've listed off a lot of stuff. Bahamas. All right, let me link them real quick. Let me dig them out real quick. All right, this is the 1973 $1. 80% silver proof decam. 10,000 of these were minted, and it's 22 bucks. And then this is the 1981 $10. 925 sterling silver proof. 39,000 minted. It's 35 bucks. I could knock $5 off if you get both. That'd be the best I could do. So it'd be 52 bucks for both instead of 57. All right. So I'll just take all 5 off of one coin to make easy math. Alrighty. All right, where did we leave off? I think the France was the last ones I called out. So, all right, 1944 half Bolivar, Venezuela. Going to Doug Kratzer. All right, it's only $3. Why not? Just gotta find it again. There it is. Doug. All right, Bermuda. Both of the Bermudas are still available. 64 1 crown and the 94 $2. That 94 $2 only had 10,000 minted. Anybody on those? You got 20 Balboa for you guys to look at while I'm just calling stuff out. So yeah, something to look at. Freaking gigantic silver coin. All right, Israel, 1987, 1 new shekel. That's the Jericho coin, only 8,196 minted. And then the 1965 5 Lyret, 925 sterling silver proof, At only 7,537 minted. Yeah, I know I already did that. Oh wait, never mind. Those went to Aaron. I don't know why I just read those off. Ignore me. Those are not available. The Israels are not available. I'm just an idiot. So that means Australia. 1966 50 cent Australia is still available. All right. The 1964 30 drachma Greece is still available. And the 1952 5 kroner Sweden. Which one, Dandy Dave? Do me a favor when you ask, actually say which coin you're asking about. Australia is 14 bucks. And that one is right here. Very shiny. Australia going to Dandy Dave. Grat, sir. All right, last call on World Silver. I tell you what, for the people that are still around, I'm going to give you guys a crazy deal. I will do both the Panamas for 155 bucks. And Doug's taking that deal. Congrats, sir. So that drops the 20 Balboa to 150 and the 1/10 down to 5. You know you love it. You're very welcome. If anybody wanted to know about any other bundle deals for the World Silver, just let me know. All right, American coins. I still got 3 of the 2009 Lincoln cent sets, 10 bucks each. I've got the 1 Buffalo nickel bundle. All the silver proof quarters. The Susan B. Anthony, and then of course the Sacagaweas and presidentials that didn't sell. Anything else for anybody else? If anybody wants all the silver proof quarters, I will give you an even better deal. For our last little people that have hung in there. I'll do a giant bundle deal on all of them. Anybody want a giant bundle deal on all of them? I'm just trying to unload some stuff. A lot of this is like old inventory. Trying to make way to go get some new stuff. I don't even know if he's still here or not. All right, if that's it then, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Just another reminder, the big consignment sale is coming up on Thursday. That's part 2. So hopefully all of you guys can make it. Let's try and get a really good turnout. There's definitely some awesome stuff in there. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night.